Hi guys, welcome back. This is episode 2 of my new Survivor World. And while I was offline, I made the design for a new house that I'm going to be building. So, this is the house. I think it's not the biggest house, but I designed it myself and I think it looks pretty good. It's just going to be a small starter base. And in today's episode, I'm going to collect all the materials I need for it. Or at least most of the materials I need. So yeah, it's got a bedroom up here. It looks good. It's got a small little storage area over here. Like an abandoned look. And then I might make some more storage down here. And I'm also planning on building a blacksmith with it over beside it, but I haven't decided where to put that yet. And it's got a little kitchen. So yeah, I think kind of looks good. So I'm going to be building that in today's episode. But first thing I have to do is get all the materials. So that's my first thing I'm going to do. So we've got my base right here. First thing I'm going to be doing is going to be making a diamond pickaxe. And then I'm also going to make a diamond axe. And the things that I'm going to try and go get is I need some obsidian to make, I want to make an enchant table. So, and I'm going to need a lot of obsidian for that. Well, not a lot, but I'm going to need some obsidian for that. So that's my first goal. So I'm going to go down and go get some obsidian. I actually found diamonds while I was looking for the lava, so it's a plus, I guess. It's actually a pretty decent amount of diamonds I found. So far, in amount of diamonds, I've found 6, and I've also found, or I've at least mined a decent amount of iron too. But just have to get back to trying to find a lava pool. I just died, so I have to get all my stuff back. But I found everything I needed. I found like 2 pieces of lava, or 2 buckets of lava. So now I just have to go get all my stuff back. But that does mean I have to go all the way back down. And I don't know exactly where I died. So I have to go back and find where I died, pick up my stuff, and then I can finally start building my house. So I ended up doing a lot more mining today than I expected. I think I have a rough idea where I'm going to be able to find my stuff, but I still don't know for sure. I know it's beside a mine shaft that I had found earlier, and I think that mine shaft is somewhere, yeah, down there. So if I can just get down there, then I can get all my stuff back. So I'm gonna start heading over, and I think this is where I died. Like, oh, maybe not. This water right here. I think I died near the bottom of it. Yeah. So all my stuff went down this water, which is good that I can come get all my stuff back, but I'm missing some stuff, so I'm still missing some iron, so I have to go find that. So I found my stuff, so I can start heading back up to the surface. Actually, I have a lot of materials that I found while I was down here. Found a bunch of iron, and I've got the lava I need, plus some more so I can just start heading back up to the surface now. And I'm back up to my water spout thing. So I just need to make it back to my house, and I'm safe. And I'm pretty glad I didn't do this on hardcore, because I would have been dead a billion times over by now. So I guess just start heading up. And I don't think I'm gonna go for that wood right there. I'm gonna go to a larger spruce forest that I spawned in. So I'll go put my stuff away and build what I need to, and then I can start building my house, or gathering the materials for my house. I just remembered that you need actually 3 obsidian, not just 2. Which means I get to go back down into the mines. So I actually think I'm gonna put my stuff away and just die real quick, so I can regain all my hunger and hearts. And then I gotta go find another lava. Great. So I'll get to that, then I'll be able to start building all my stuff. I successfully have got the lava, so I'm gonna bring it back to my house and get the move back to my house and get my diamond pickaxe, and then I can finally start getting wood. Because I wanted to make an enchant table so I could enchant my axe. So finally, after all of this, I can start going and collecting wood. To get up here and back to my base. Finally got my 3 obsidian, and I just remembered I also need to go find some paper. But I know where a river is, so I'm hoping that there's some sugarcane beside that river. But that's my best bet. So I've got this obsidian. Now I'll go put it away. Looks like it's getting dark, so I'll sleep for the night. And then I will go do whatever needs to be done in the day. So we've got the obsidian. If I go, I think I need 1 book. And that's the one thing I need. So guess I gotta go out and go find that book, or find the whatever for the book. Oh shoot! Find the what's it called? Find the sugarcane so I can make the book. But first, I'm gonna just expand my farm a little, and then I'll sleep tonight. Sleep tonight, then I'll go find this sugar. So I found the river that I was talking about earlier, and I think it might actually be an ocean, but I'm not. Oh, there's some sugarcane. Okay, so I also have to kill these cows to get some leather, but I can use that sugarcane and these cows to finally finish building the enchant table. This took way longer than I expected. So, I'm glad that it's finally done. Or, collecting materials is finally done at least. I still have to go get the wood and build the enchant table, but I've got this now. Yeah, just gonna go get some more of this. Would also be good to find a village. Don't need one right now, but if I want to make a raid farm, or a villager breeder, or iron golem farm, or anything like that, I'm gonna need villagers, so I'll need to find some of those guys. But I guess for now, I just gotta get back to my base. Okay, so I got the lava. Now I just need to get back to my base. And then I might need to go get some experience points. But I don't think I'll need a lot. So I'm just gonna go back to my base. Put my final piece of obsidian. And then finally, I'll be done. It would have been really helpful to find a lava pool, but I don't know why, but there's just like none of those in my world. It's gonna make getting obsidian for a nether portal really hard. So I guess for now I just have to go and put this lava together and hope that I don't have as much trouble getting the obsidian for a nether portal as I did for my enchant table. But here we go. Final piece of obsidian. Let's hope this is the last time I'll need to do this for a while. Just break this. And finally, I'll take this axe. Wait, I still need this. Now, finally, I can finally make an enchanting table. And it looks like it's been favored, because I can get efficiency 2, but I need 6 experience to do that. So looks like I need to kill some sheep. I'm also very hungry, but I guess I have to go get some more experience. So I went out mining for coal, and I have enough XP, so now I can go and get efficiency 2 on my diamond axe. I just have to get back to my base without dying. And only if I can do that will I have efficiency 2. But looks like I made it. So now I just gotta go put efficiency 2 on my axe. And there we go. Now it's got unbreaking 1 also. I just put all my stuff back. And I'm just gonna jump off the cliff right here because I have some little hearts and hunger. Just let the spider kill me. And there we go. Now I can go collect some wood. So I'm here and I'm collecting as much spruce wood as I can because I know I'm going to need a ton of it. But what I also found is, first of all, I found an azalea tree, which is good because they're really good for decorating. And I found this, a lava pit. So now I won't have to travel as far next time I need any sort of obsidian. I got all the materials that I think I'll need for this build. So now I'm going to start by outlining the area that I will be using for this. So I will get started on that. I just finished building the outline for the house I'm going to be making. Took me a while to get this. I think that I'll just start filling in all the walls, and once I'm done with the walls, I might finish the roof today too, but I'm only going to start on the interior. I think I might do that next episode. I'll decide based off how much time it takes me to finish the rest of this. So I'm going to be switching back and forth a lot, so I'll get started on this front wall here. Just gonna put here. And I also need some sand, which I don't have any at the moment, because I'm going to need to make the windows. So I'm going to have to do that. I'm also getting pretty low on health, which I don't think is going to be a big deal for now, but I will need to go back to my base at some point here. So I went back to my creative world, and I noticed that I have to put these here, which also means I need to fix up here. But the only thing I don't have is the windows. So once I get those, I think I can start doing the rest of my build. So I'm just going to try and make the outline today with the walls, and then I will move on tomorrow. So for now, I just have to fill in these walls for the windows. Or at least not fill in the walls, but leave spaces for the windows, even if I'm not going to put them in this build because it's kind of pressed up against a wall. I'm still going to put them in the space just so that in case I want to put the windows in later, it's still possible. And I think that's kind of it for floor 1. And after I just finish this, then for these, it's just going to be all the way around, or it's going to be the entire wall. And I forgot what I'm going to do over here. I think it was like this. And then I can just add this. And with that, the walls are, for the most part, done. Yeah, so I think the walls are now done. Still have to add the upper floor. So I'll get started on that next. And well, I'll go back over and go get my. So I got my stuff back, and now I'm gonna start on the second floor. The first thing I want to do for that is add this, like so. And then I can get started on, pretty much I'm just going to fill in this, like the entire roof or ceiling for this area with planks. So I finished filling the ceiling in, and now I'm just going to craft the stairs that I'm going to need to make all the windows. So I think this should be more than enough, but better safe than sorry. So I'm just going to craft these windows right here, or build the windows right here. And then once I'm done with all of this stuff, I can decide whether I still want these windows or not, because I might not want them after I look at kind of what they're looking at, because I don't want a window just looking at a wall. So I'll finish filling in these.
Not to kill them outright.
I've just finished filling in all the walls and ceilings. So I think this is looking pretty good. Also, and I added all the windows except that one. So now I can get started on some of the smaller stuff, or not smaller stuff. Some of the like roof stuff, and I'm also gonna add the door, which I just haven't done yet. So just gotta. I'm gonna do it from out here. And then once I add these, will pretty much be, gosh dang it. Once I add these doors, the front will pretty much be done. I will have to work on the upper floor though, up there. So I'll start making my plan for that, because at the moment I don't have any way to get to the upper floor from the bottom floor. So I'm gonna add some way to do that. So I went into my creative world and I designed a kind of ladder that would go up from here. So I think that it will look good if I, so first of all I need the ladders. Then of course I don't actually have this part ready yet. But once it is ready, it's gonna go up a couple blocks. And then up here, I'm gonna have this. I have this. and this is what the upper floor. I'm gonna start making the upper floor. I want to make it kind of. I'm just gonna start building up everything that's gonna be in the upper floor. So I'm gonna start doing that.
Yeah, in the description.
So I've just finished making the outline of the rest of my base. So I'm gonna add the roof for the smaller one next. Look at the dimensions of it. So it starts there. And then I will go and put this into the actual house, my survival. So I'm going to start by just making this. And then I can just keep adding on to this until it reaches all the way to there. By doing that, every time I reach the end, I can just keep adding on. If I can remember to actually do the whole thing. And then keep adding on. So I'll finish this, and then I think I'll take a break for a little bit. I just finished building the roof for that, so I'm just gonna go and make some stairs and finish the windows, and then hopefully after that I will be done with this section over here after this. Well, of course I have to do some more stuff, one for the interior, but I'm hoping that this will mean I am done with the exterior for that part. Of course, it is kind of annoying to have to go all the way around, but I'm glad that I'm finally finished with pretty much the entire exterior, save for the roof of the main part, which I am slightly worried that I won't have enough logs for it though. I have about maybe two more stacks, so I'm not sure if I'll have enough, but I really do hope that I have enough to finish the roof. I'm gonna get started on the main roof now. I added this little doorway that I'm gonna add a painting on top of later, but for now I'm going to I'm just gonna make a staircase up to the roof so that I can start making it. And the first thing is I'm going to build it out like this, and then I can start with the rest of it. So I actually just went and checked my creative mode, and I had made a mistake. I did not bring it up, or I don't bring it out right there. I bring it out in this next one. Right here. So I'll get started on this roof, and it's a pretty simple roof. So I should be done with it pretty soon. I just finished with the roof of the house. So now the full house is complete. I still need to add windows, and of course make the land around it a little bit better. But once I finish changing the land around it and adding the windows, I'll be done. But I think I might save the land around it for the next episode. And I'm also going to move all my stuff over in the next episode. So, thank you guys for watching. This is second episode on my new world. And also, if you want to see me continue on this world or go back to my old one, say it in the comments what you would prefer. And we made a bunch of progress today. Finished our the exterior of our house. So thank you guys for watching. And that's the end of the video.